Men, do you ever find yourself in a bit of a conundrum where you wake up and you wonder, what the heck am I doing? What am I really doing in life? Am I just repeating the same day-to-day stuff on autopilot and not really taking into consideration what I get to produce into the world? Hi, my name is Jesse, and this is the Valiant Lifestyle. And on this channel, I channel empowerment into men. I aspire to inspire, and I continue to do that within the tips, tricks, quirks, and tactical things that I believe that are necessary for the men. So here's what I'm going to say to you. Calling all men. It's time to man up. It's time to man up. You aren't there because for whatever reason, you feel like you're not in control. You feel like you're criticized. You feel like you're not commended enough on the things that you really want to do or that you have actually done. Now, it's time to turn the table. But I'm going to let you in on a secret. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault that your wife does not feel safe. It is your fault that your wife is coming up with all of these things that bother you, that she's coming up with the reasons. It's because you're not leading the way she wants you to lead, and you're not leading the way that you get to lead, and you're amiss because you're not all in. Sobering and humbling. The last 3 days, I've sat with, many of my brothers, many of my fellow men, and what I glean from the moments and the energy that I got to share with them was that I really needed that support. I really needed that remembering. I really needed that feeling that is necessary for my big push. And what I was finding was that I feel like I was in a struggle. I felt like I wasn't putting out enough. And I gotta tell you something, I wasn't. And this realization that I had actually 3 days ago, found myself going into this program of intimidation where I felt like seeing many of my good friends around me, many of my men around me, standing up and taking responsibility and being vulnerable about the things they weren't doing. And I was going, oh, why aren't I doing that? Why haven't I been doing that? But the truth of the matter is this, I have been. I just haven't been honoring myself enough. And it's been through what they've been doing and what I've been taught, what I've been coached on by my coaches in the last little bit, that I look back and realize this moment with God this morning. And I had this big, massive breakthrough. In the last 4 years with my wife, been a roller coaster, but it's been my own doing, because there have been times when I've really just wanted to check out, where I've wanted to just take my foot off the pedal, where I've just felt like I'm not enough, where I felt like I wasn't getting enough from her. And the reality was, I wasn't putting out enough. And I don't mean from that nature. I mean, I wasn't putting out enough energy into the world. I wasn't all in, because I felt this overarching feeling like that's all I was going to be. And I felt like there was this glass ceiling, like I've talked about in some of my other episodes, where I just feel like you can see the sky, you can see the clouds, you can see the sun, you can see the birds, but there's some sort of glass above you. And I call that the glass ceiling effect. It's where you feel like you can see through it, you want to get through it, but something is there preventing you from actually doing it. And guess who that is? And guess what that is? It was me. It was me. I was. And why all this? Why do I talk to you about all this? Why do we run 5 minutes and 39 seconds into this? And we say, and I talk about this? It's because I know how you feel, brother. I know how you feel, my man. I feel it every day, but in doses. And I want you to know that these moments that you have are man-making moments where you got to keep going. You've got to keep getting up and getting after it. You can't let anything stop you. You can't be aggressive, but you can actively get after what you want. And if I really narrow it down, I really haven't been all in because I have felt like I haven't been enough for my business. And this feeling that I've had where I haven't really had words for it other than that has been just me minimalizing myself, me marginalizing myself in some cases, and not getting real with the lies that I was telling myself, which is, I don't have enough time for this. I can't do this. I will get after that later. Well, I haven't planned for this. I don't have any contingency for it, so I don't know what to do. And I got to tell you something. I'm going to give you a real vulnerable moment here. I never did great in math in school or nor university. So one of my problems has been not only the value within myself that my coach, Dwayne, has taught me, as well as my wife, as well as my other coach, Eric, but I've been scared of numbers. So while I've been semi-good at it, I've chased away my own dreams in part because I've been afraid of the math, the numbers, the money. So when I was able to peg this together, it made a huge, it cleared a huge position in my life where not only was there a space to come into to go, Jesse, you got this. It was, where have you been? Where have you been? And then that little bit of anger within myself where I resented the fact that it took this long to get to there. Now, what does this all boil down to? If we really get after it, there's 3 things I want you to know about yourself. And I want you to man up. I want you to pony up. The 3 things that I want you to get after when it comes to this: stop making excuses for yourself. Stop being a victim. And make a plan for action. No more excuses. No more victimese. You're a man, you got this. And get after it. Make a plan of action and get after it. Because if you've watched me before, and this is your first time, welcome. I'd like to invite you to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button down there in the lower right-hand corner. And if this is you watching me for the familiarth time, my man, where have you been? Where have you been? I've been looking for you. I've been looking for you intently. And you've been nowhere to be found. This temple that is yours, this asset, this is no health, no wealth. Or all health, all wealth. You get to decide. But it's time. No more excuses. No more victimese. And if you're the blended family dad, husband, Make a plan. Make a plan of action. It's time to get after it. If this episode spoke to you, I'm so happy, brother. I'm so happy, my man. Let's book a discovery call and figure out where this is going to go. Let's see if we're a good fit. And when you apply, and I accept, because I don't accept everybody, but when you apply for this and we feel that we're a good fit, there's going to be no stopping you. There is going to be no stopping who you are and who you're going to become. Because the many men that stand behind me to support me, I'm throwing all that energy your way too. And I have a massive energy, motivation, and drive. And if you have not seen the medals that I've accumulated in all the runs that I've done, I've got 39 to show for it. That should account for the evidence of me going the length with you. You're going to go to thevaliantlifestyle.com and you're going to book that discovery call now. Don't wait. Don't wait until something in your mind says, oh, well. Just do it. Do yourself the thing. Do yourself the honor of giving yourself a gift of, let's get out of this rut. Let's get out of this pit. It's time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the other side. Let's do this.